Hello, welcome to Daily Dues Day 8. Been doing absolutely fantastic at work. 2 days ago I got $100 tip. Like the day before or the day after that, I got a $56 tip. Yesterday, $50 tip, and these are on $100 bills. I do have another the sales interview with the GM coming up on Wednesday. I'm loving life right now. I'm excited. I'm gonna meet with a banker to figure out what I gotta get and kind of maybe even see if I can get pre-approved, which I really don't think I can, but I would love to know what's holding me back so I can work towards that. The other thing I'm doing is I went and got my car, one of the main thing they saw that lately I had been building up my credit, and the main thing was I guess their biggest downfall was like a repo from years ago that wasn't all my fault. It was me and a girlfriend. I was partially at fault, yes. But it was me and a girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend, and the car ended up uh a drug dealer had actually been borrowing it at the time. We were behind on the payments. He called me and said, "Hey, the car just shut off on me." They shut the car off to repo it. So that's kind of how that happened. Well, the crazy thing is though, they took the car back, but they also said I owe them over $10,000. So those things don't line up. And anyway, that was on my credit report from 5 or 6 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. And they told me I still was able to get my car, but I could have got a better rate. And so I have a bad rate. It's part of living the lifestyle that I lived for as long as I lived it, but I'm gonna refinance it. But the other thing is that I am gonna go to JD Byrider, which is where I got the car, and I'm going to, I guess, see like how do I get that off? I called the higher ups at the finance company JD Byrider uses, CNAC. Didn't work, nobody got back to me. But anyway, that's kind of the daily dues for this week. Another thing is somehow I do not know, but I've been trying to eat better for I don't know, quite some time. I do watch the sugars I put in my body sometimes, but sometimes, I don't win the battle. And the past 3 days, although it's only been 3 days, the past 3 days, I will tell you I've won the battle. Um, it is set in my mind. I guess I read something. They're talking about a guy losing weight, Zig Ziglar, actually. Some of you may know him. And just he was talking about how fat he was at the time, and fad diets don't work, and they're not healthy, and you'll gain your weight back when you get off them. And I already know that stuff. Using common sense. You gotta work out more, or eat better at the very minimum, or both, and you will lose weight. So that's what I've been focusing on. Not eating before bed too, though, because I do work till 11 or midnight. The last 2 nights I haven't been home until I think one night it was 11:30, and then yesterday it was 11:15. So pretty late nights, and so I try to cut myself off around 8 o'clock, some maybe 8:30 at the latest. Um, but I'm hoping, all that stuff will help me out here in the next month too. I really, really was not happy with me. But something that he said is like, you're going to get hungry. Well, in paying my dues, in this instance, for my daily dues, it's something that I am not doing, right? It's it's not something I am doing. It's something I'm not doing. I'm not overeating. I'm not eating before bed. I'm watching what I put in my body. I used to, say, "Oh, this cereal is not that bad," because I love cinnamon toast crunch. So I get like chocolate and dark oats or honey oats or whatever. A healthier kind of granola cereal. But then I'd fill a bowl up with it. Now, I never really counted the calories. I kind of just looked at the box and I'd see the serving size and whatever. I didn't think I didn't want to know. Because let me tell you, a bowl of that cereal could be 900 calories. And then you add the milk and you're looking at 1,200 calories. And if you do three of those a day, it is unbelievable the amount of calories you can get in by eating a lot of cereal. So watch what you're eating, pay the extra, whatever, couple dollars to get a better box that's smaller. By no means is this a weight loss thing, and I don't know how to lose weight. But I will tell you, this is about paying your daily dues, and if something you want to do is lose weight, there's going to be some things you have to do, right, to accomplish it. And so that's what I'm realizing, and that's where I'm what I'm doing currently, as of only the past 3 days, but I'm gonna keep at it. I know myself and I can tell when something isn't gonna stick and I can tell when something is gonna stick and I'm excited for it. So those are that's kind of like this week's paying your dues. And just right now, I'm gonna put together a plan of action. I have some goals, right? But I need a plan. Like I kind of know what I'm gonna do in my head, but I think thinking about it, writing it on paper, maybe typing it up is the next step, and then obviously putting action to it and doing it. And so that's what I'm gonna do before I go to work. I tried my hardest to get a shift today. I wanted to pay my dues all day. I wanted to do a morning and a night, but I couldn't get it done. And because I couldn't get it done, instead of doing what I was gonna do is work the morning, work the night, and then be cut pretty early because of the cut I was at work. Cut is at the time we go home. Because I couldn't get a morning shift, I'm going to switch with someone as long as somebody will switch, which normally they will, to stay later. So, I might have missed 3 hours this morning, possibly 4 hours this morning, but I might be able to make 2 hours back tonight and it'll be busier because right now it's not even that busy. So if there's a will, there's a way. That's another thing. I am going to make these videos. That's another thing I'm going to learn this week. I'm going to make these videos more boom, more pizzazz popping out. This is just me talking to you, talking to a camera, helping myself, getting a daily video diary, right? But I need this community of people. I want some high achievers. I want some winners in this group. And so I need to find a way to grab more people's attention. The other thing, my mom makes over $100,000, has a PhD, and works in the school district. She is a principal, right? Um, when I was growing up, she was a teacher. She became a principal sometime in the past decade. Um, about I think 8 years ago. Anyway, she is always growing, and I doubt she'll ever watch this, but I just want to give her her props. I've been talking to her, and one thing that amazes me is she's always wanted a restaurant. She's always wanted to serve people. She's been a server before, just like I am currently. And after her 40 hours, well, she probably more does 55 hours. After that, and after taking my little brother to sports and his practice and his games and being there and supporting him, after that, and after cooking dinner for the family or cleaning the house, after taking care of the animals, after all that, my mom then says, I still haven't made my dream happen. I want to have a restaurant. That's what my mom wants. She wants to serve people and make money doing it. And so she makes these bomb ass cinnamon rolls, and it's not just normal cinnamon rolls. It's like Oreo, peanut butter, maybe PB&J. I'm not sure. I think there's like an Italian one. There's a Hispanic, like a Mexican one. Different foods, right? And different. It's not all like sweet cinnamon rolls. Some of them are zesty or sweet and spicy, whatever. Different things. And anyway, she started going to the farmers market with it, packaging them and selling them 3 Saturdays ago. First Saturday, she made $300 and sold out. Second Saturday, she made, I think, $400 or right below it or something, maybe right above it, and sold out. I told her based on those days and seeing the growth and the fact that she was selling out, she will make 600 or more dollars, right? 620, I think was what I told her. She'd make this Saturday as long as she came prepared with enough food. Well, she messaged me yesterday at noon when it was over and said she made $588. Psyched. That is amazing. So she's making like 120 grand a year. Now she's finding a way to also add 24 grand a year just in cinnamon rolls, selling something she likes to do 1 day a week, right? Obviously, she has to shop for it and cook it the night before. But these are things in her own home, and she likes to do them. So it's like a passion. She likes it. It's not something that she is dreading. However, I'm sure it can get stressful. But it's just so the word would be to watch her do it, to get off work when all these 20-year-olds are tired and my mom is up at midnight, doing a passion and trying to get something ready for the next morning. And 7 a.m. I wake up and I'm tired, and she's already up and getting her things packaged, ready for sale. Well, then she recounted because she forgot that she got Square for her business, which she didn't have the previous 2 weeks. Well, she forgot to add that money, so she actually ended up making $608. She broke the $600 goal that we set, and I am so proud of her. I am so proud of her. I'm so happy that I got that drive given to me. Um, Not a lot of people have the drive my mom has, and I got lucky and blessed with that drive. So I love you, Mom. If you watch this ever, you might watch it in 5 years when it finally takes off. But I love you so much and I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what this becomes for you. But I think it's going to become something great, and maybe it'll help you retire. Maybe it'll help you do something so you're not bored in retirement. Maybe it'll be that vacation money for you guys to go on a extravagant vacation twice a year. I'm not really sure, but I'm so proud of you, and I know you can do whatever you set your mind to. And thank you for instilling that in me. I love you so much. Let's go, guys. Daily Do's.